For 2023, there are some amazing dirt cheap Chinese motorcycles out there that are awesome, and I own one of them. But I'm going to tell you about some really cool ones in this video. You know, I've talked crap about Chinese motorcycles and scooters going clear back to when I had that Chinese 175cc scooter, which was absolutely crap. They were actually downright dangerous. For my research, you know, a lot of the Chinese motorcycles in the past had inferior quality. A lot of them were just copies of, you know, some of the Japanese models, but they're made with cheaper metals and cheaper parts, not inspected properly. You'd have loose bolts and stuff like that. And but you know what? I think China listened, and they're tired of getting disrespected. And they said, you know what? We need to come out with a quality motorcycle, Chinese motorcycle, that is awesome at affordable price. And you know what, guys? I think they delivered. They got some really cool bikes now. They got the Surron X. It's highly popular. Its popularity has exploded. You got CF Moto. Is it time to buy a Chinese motorcycle now? Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today. You know, guys, whether you get a Chinese motorcycle or you get a Japanese motorcycle, make sure you're wearing the right gear to stay safe out here on the streets. And I have some awesome gear if you want to get it, like this really lightweight carbon fiber helmet that comes with an automatic tint shield, my motovlog camera airbag vest to help keep you safe, shorty gloves. Links to all my gear is in the description and comment section of this video. I'm gonna tell you this, guys, seriously, that Chinese scooter that I had two of them, and they didn't last past 1,000 miles. And actually, the crash that I had on the street was because of the crap tires that they had on the Chinese scooter. I'm telling you, that's the worst part about them, really, is them tires they put on them. So even with the new Surron X and the CF Moto lineup that are a lot better Chinese motorcycles than the old Chinese motorcycles, change them tires. I don't care. Still change them tires. There are so many cool bikes out now. CF Moto's taking the world by storm, and they've got some really cool bikes that have gotten respectable reviews, and they just recently launched some US models such as the 300SS. That 300cc bike, it looks cool and sporty. For you noobs out there, this would be a great bike for you to start on. You got the 300NK, also looks cool, great starter bike as well. And you got the 650NK, looks pretty cool, and it's got the twin engine. And for those of you that want an adventure bike, here's a great deal. They got a Adventura 650 with a twin engine. It's $6,799, and it comes with cruise control and the side bags. Also, they got the 700CLX Sport with a 693cc twin engine. Looks pretty cool. And then you got the 700CLX Roadster with the same 693cc twin engine. That looks really cool. Another notable mention is the Pitster Pro FSC 190 fat tire for $3299.99. Man, this bike looks cool. It's a little bike with these fat tires, 190cc, man. I see some people on YouTube ripping on this little thing. It looks so cool. I think it's time to buy a Chinese motorcycle if you're getting that Surron X or the Segway. There's a Segway edition, which is the same bike pretty much as but I think it has a few little different things to it, but it's pretty much the same bike as the Surron X. And they're only like $4,000. It's really cheap. What's cool about that Surron X, which a lot of you guys may look at it and you're thinking, man, that's a mountain bike, dude. What, you gonna get an electric bike? Electric mountain bike? I'm telling you, that thing, it's stock, it does 40 miles per hour, but you can put a bigger battery and change change a few things on it, change a controller on it, and it can do 80 miles an hour, guys. 80 miles an hour, man. And that on a bike that lightweight, 100 and something pounds, man, that thing feels like you're doing 200 miles an hour on there or more. And what's cool about it also is that it looks like a mountain bike. So you can actually put a pedal kit on there and ride around here, act like you're on a mountain bike, electric e-bike, and the cops won't bother you. You don't have to get it plated. So that's a way to have a stealth a bike that you can ride out on the street, and yet you can do 80 miles an hour on it. You know what I'm saying? And you can go take it off road too. For those of you looking to get into a cheap dual sport that you can actually take out on the street with, and you don't have to get it registered. I mean, you could be at any age, guys. For those of you under the age of like 15 or whatever it is in your state to get a license, that's a way for you to get out here on two wheels without a registration, without a motorcycle license, and to have fun and light it up on the street, man. But you got to be careful though, because if you're going too fast on it and a cop does see you, man, he knows something's up with that mountain bike. And he may give you a ticket, or who knows. I don't know. I would try to pick these country roads out here, guys, where you can light it up and there's no cops out here, and have a good time, man.
I first bought my 2022 Sur-Ron X Black Edition e-bike motorcycle back in January down to my Georgia country property. And when I first took it out of the box and set it up, I'm like, dude, did I waste $4,200 on this thing, man? It looks like a mountain bike. How much fun can I have on it? And when I first rode it, I ripped the throttle thinking it's like a toy, and I looped the wheelie and crashed it. I'm like, dude, this thing is quick and torquey, man. This thing could be fun. So then I take it on my 20-acre property on the trails, and man, I'm zipping through the trails. It's confidence inspiring, fun, torquey, man, lightweight. I'm like, dude, I had more fun on this than any dirt bike I've had on the trails. Then I take it on the country roads, and I'm zipping it on there. It only does a top speed of 47 miles an hour, but man, it feels a whole lot faster because it's so lightweight and thin, and doesn't have any sound. You're zipping through the wind. And then I took it on the back dirt roads through deep creeks, and it went through it like a boss. Fast forward 4 months later, I take it to my city home out here in Cleveland, Ohio, and I take it on the city streets to see what I could get away with, see how stealth I can be, see what I can do with it. Then I take it on bike paths that are meant only for bicycles and see if I can get away with that. Then on the city sidewalks. Then I took it on a mountain bike trail meant for mountain bikes only that's 3 miles long. I love this little bike, and it's super cheap to own.
But I want you to give me your opinion, guys, on what do you think of the new CF Moto lineup of stuff. For those of you that maybe have a CF Moto motorcycle or side-by-side, for those of you that have the Sur-Ron X, how has it been for you? Leave a comment. That's why I do these videos, to help incite community discussion. You want to learn how to wheelie? That Sur-Ron X, that's a good way to start learning how to wheelie on a bike like that. Oh, it's electric, so you don't have to deal with any gas. You don't have to deal with any maintenance on that bike.
As far as those other super dirt cheap motorcycles you can get online, honestly, I wouldn't mess with it because I've been down that road. I would stick with CF Moto or Sur-Ron X or the Segway.
But anyways, guys, leave a comment below. Let's talk about it. Make sure to subscribe and like. It really helps my channel when you hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to see my videos. It comes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to tune in. Deuce.
Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.